Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a very chill, get ready with me and chit chat kind of video. I have not done this in a long time. I remember when I started my YouTube channel 2 years back, I used to do a lot of chit chat in the long form content and I kind of liked it, to be honest. But right now I got so used to the reels and the short form content that I completely forgot about YouTube. But yeah, this is my makeup bag. I have so many products and I myself don't know what is used up and what is left anymore. I've just dumped everything over here. It's gonna be a very chill chit chat video. So if you're up for nice long time watch, just grab your popcorn and sit and you can enjoy watching this video. I also recently did my haircut, so you can see this. I actually asked the salon lady to not make it this short, but somehow she made it short. And I was so disappointed initially because I was like, no, I want my long hair back. But then when I saw myself in the mirror, I was like, it's fine, it'll just grow back. So I did layer cut this time, as you can see. By the way, this is the face roll-on that I'm using. So you can use it on your skin like this. The more you use it on your face, the better blood circulation you have on your face. I've been using it regularly and I can feel like the minute I use it, my face glows up because I can see the flush of blood on my face. And I also wanted to talk about this face trimmer. I have a lot of upper lip hair and it is clearly seen. And this used to be one of my biggest insecurity in college. And my parents never let me shave or wax or do threading. So I had to go to college with this and I was used to it. It was not a big deal for me, but somewhere at the back of my head, I was always like, oh shit, I wish, I could just remove the hair. Honestly, I have tried threading once and I have tried, I've not tried waxing, but I've tried shaving it off. And as good as they are, I feel like threading is firstly very painful. It's not worth, going through that much pain every month. And shaving is, again, it's fine, but I just prefer using this because this is much more smoother and you can just remove your hair in just a couple of seconds. So I've been using this for more than a year and trust me, this is a very good investment to make. My face is so dry because I have nothing on my face. I absolutely have nothing on my face. So I'm going to do today's makeup or whatever it is that I'm going to do to my face in front of you guys. So the first moisturizer I'm using it's from Neutrogena. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hyaluronic Acid Water Gel. This is almost 1K and I was not ready to spend so much because come on, I'm not that rich also. I got the mini version of it, which is around 400 rupees just to try it out. And honestly, it's not very thick. It is very lightweight and it is very water-like. So when I started applying, sabse pehle I could see the glow on my face. And secondly, my face felt so calm and smoother with this. So then I'm like, I understand now why it is 1K. So if you're looking for a very lightweight moisturizer, this is something that you have to try it out. This is the first time that I'm sitting and doing something on my face while talking. And I don't know how people do that. I can't multitask. I've always either completely faced the camera and spoken, or I do makeup and I just give a voiceover or something like that. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been creating content for 2 years. You see people on social media who say that, oh, I've been creating content for 6 months and I grew by 5K followers, 10K followers. I am nowhere close to that. And sometimes I think, am I doing something wrong? I've been trying my best to create original content. I don't know why it's not growing, but maybe I do understand that the competition today is huge and literally anyone with an iPhone can shoot content. So I can't complain, but I am very grateful that I'm able to create content. Do you see this eyeshadow palette? When I got this when I was in college 3rd year, and now it's been 2 years since I graduated. This shows how less of a makeup person I am. Honestly, I don't know if it's me or I like my face without makeup more. I know this is a big irony because I am literally doing makeup right now. So for foundation, I've been using this K-Beauty. It's in the shade 185p. Nowadays, I feel like a lot of brands have become very inclusive and that's literally become part of their marketing strategy to, show it to people that we are inclusive. I feel that's such a good thing because even a few years back, I used to see a lot of brands not really be be inclusive. Dark skinned girls or dark skinned people or plus size people, they were not even considered in the ads. But today I see so many brands, they're so proud of the fact that they are including all kinds of people into their brand, and that's one big ass growth that I've seen in the beauty industry today, and I'm really proud of that. I suddenly forgot what I have to do for my face because I'm so nervous in front of the camera. I'm like, what should I put next on my face? So this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. This is a very famous concealer and I've seen so many people use it, and I love this concealer so much. I feel like orange really suits brown skin girls, but there are a lot of shades in this particular LA Girl Pro Concealer. Like there is one more shade called reddish and it's always out of stock. I don't know why. It's a little annoying, to be honest. Like I want to try the darkest shade. Did they stop manufacturing that or what? I have no idea. But yeah, color corrector, I would always go for this. I love this color corrector. So like I was saying, I've been creating content for more than 2 years and I still have like 360 subscribers after 2 years. And I mean, it's fine. Like I don't mind putting in the work for as long as I can, but it's just that some growth I'll have to be able to see, right? Like how long can I still sit in hundreds, 200s, 300s? So that is a little annoying, to be honest. But then what I realized is that everyone who started creating content during COVID time, like 2020, 2021, the timing was right, because literally even though everyone were creating content, the content was going viral and people were there at home on their phones all day, and most of the successful influencers that I see today started creating their content in 2020, back when the market just started expanding, and now it's expanded so much that it is saturated, and that's kind of sad, especially for people like me who loves content creation, who loves doing stuff in front of the camera. I just hope that people like us who are kind of true to their art and pouring their soul into content creation also get an opportunity over here. The next one I'll be using is from Maybelline. This is the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind Eraser. So as I was saying, I am 24 right now and I still feel so lost in life. Like yeah, I graduated, I did engineering, got a job, but that job is not something I love. I would want to switch my professions and I'm still figuring it out. And when I see a lot of influencers who's younger than me or my age or just 1 year or 2 years elder than me, they have it's not just about the fact that they have a good following, it's also about the fact that they've created a good space for themselves and they're earning along with that, and they're traveling the world, they're doing things for their parents. And bro, I want to do all of that. Like I'm not telling only through content, but like I want to be at that place in my life where I am able to do things for my parents, where I'm able to travel the world with my own money and really live life. Like bro, I'm 24, but life is not perfect, it's not the ideal world that you've been dreaming of since school. When you were in school, literally anything seemed possible because there was a lot of time to achieve that, and you felt like over time things will just happen on its own. But that's not how it works, right? Life is not ideal, this world is not ideal. Only thing that you can do is do your best, give in your best, and let the universe decide what it wants to give for you. Because I am honestly done trying to manifest, trying to be delusional, because being delusional didn't help. Maybe because I didn't put in enough work. Maybe that might be the reason. I'm not telling don't be delusional, because I've seen a lot of people say that you have to be delusional first in order to believe that you are capable of achieving whatever it is that you want to achieve. So I'm not saying don't be delusional, but it's just that you need to put in equal effort for that delusions to become true. So I'm just, a 24-year-old girl who's very much lost in life, who's also trying to figure it out, but I think I'm enjoying it. So I'll be using the K foundation. You know what I realized? What I realized is that no matter what happens in your professional life, literally the only thing and makes your life have some meaning is have meaningful connections. And this is something that I didn't realize until recently. So, no matter what you're going through in life, you need that one person. It can be a friend, it can be a partner, it can be a parent, sibling, anyone. You need someone to share it with, because life is already hard enough on us. We don't have to go through it alone. We need someone. Through all the difficult times that I have gone through, if I did not have my friends, I don't think I would have turned out to be as sane as I am today. People say that no, you need to be strong, you need to be independent, you need to live on your own. And yes, all of that is very, very true. But you still need someone, like at least a friend to talk to. And I am so lucky with the friends that I have in my life. I still have friends from my school, from my previous dance class, from my college, from my office. All of them are good listeners, and that's exactly what a human needs. You need people who listen to you, not just to give you solutions, but to actually understand what you're going through. The world is as hard as it is. You just need someone to get what you're going through. There was some study that says that most of the wealthy people are not happy because they don't have deeper connections in their life. And I was like, how true is that? Because no matter what you have, yes, the money is important, yes, traveling is important, yes, being wealthy, being safe, being financially independent is very, very important. But if you have all of that and you still don't have good relationships with the people around you, you don't have people who look out for you, it is not going to make sense, right? Who are you going to share it with? You're going to just sit in your 5 BHK bungalow, and what are you going to do after that? So that's why I say, like, that's why when I see people who are like completely into their work and push away the people in their lives because they think their work is so important, sometimes that's okay. But you have to also learn to prioritize your relationships, the people around you. You need to look out for people who will look out for you as well. Okay, so this is my skin after the foundation, concealer, and the color corrector. But I still feel like, see, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation over here around my mouth area and my upper lip area as well, and I have dark circles. And I need a color corrector which will hide it completely. Like, I've seen these people who just use it and it's gone, like it matches their skin tone so perfectly. And this particular orange color corrector has helped to some extent, but I still feel like it's not up to the mark when it comes to completely fading out the dark circles. Do let me know if you know any other corrector that can truly make this go away. Anyways, I will be moving on to the blushes, which is my favorite category. So I have a couple of blushes over here. Currently, these two are my top favorite blushes. This is from Fay Beauty in the shade Saucy, and this is a purple color blush from Zudio. Which one do I use? We've decided on this. I don't know why I love blush so much. It makes my skin look so flushy and yet natural. And I mostly use my fingers to dab it because, I mean, it's the same thing. If you feel like you don't like makeup or like it doesn't suit your skin tone, it's probably because you've not found a product that actually matches your skin tone. Because I was like that for all these years from school. I used to buy like a brighter shade foundation. I used to come and apply it on my face and be like, why is it so bad? So maybe if you don't like makeup and if you're happy, great. Maybe you have to just put in a little more effort in finding the right shade. You know, it can be foundation, blush, it can be anything. Next is mascara. I'll be using the Lakme Iconic Volume Mascara. So like I was saying, all of us are equally lost at some point in our lives. I feel like you need your people in order to feel sane in this insane world. And for me, only thing that makes me happy is having good company, being content with my career, coffee, and you know, sometimes just going to a cafe, reading my favorite book, and you know, sitting there and you know, planning my content or planning my life or just doing some work. I feel like this is what makes me happy, and having good company while doing all of this, and like just doing my thing. You know, at this point I don't even want to be the richest person or like the most successful person. Yes, I do want to do all of that at some point, but sometimes life is really that simple. You don't need like big stuff in order to be happy. It's always the small things that make you happy. And honestly, I realized that as I grow older, I truly stop pursuing my hobbies, and that's so sad sometimes. Like, I used to love dance, I used to love drawing, I love reading books, and I realized that I stopped all of this out of the fear of making a career that is so successful, that I stopped doing all of these small things. And recently, I started going for dance workshops again, I started drawing, I started coloring, which was my hobby like way back in second grade, third grade. I'm like, why not? Because sometimes you need to do all of those small things in order to bring back that older self. This is the lip liner from DM Beauty, by the way. This is in the shade Grwm. I love this lip liner. So happy I finally found that perfect brown lip liner. I am going to pair this with this Fay Beauty lip gloss. So this is the final look, and I hope you liked whatever I did over here. So anyways, like I was saying, all of us are lost in our lives. Sometimes you see other people's lives and be like, oh my god, they did this, they did that, and even though they're younger than me, still doing so much better. You know, you start comparing and all of that, but sometimes you don't realize what they are going through. So it's okay. If you're a 23, 24-year-old or even older than this and you're still feeling lost, you can still figure it out, and you will start figuring it out the day you stop comparing yourself to others, because it's not fair for yourself to compare your life with others, right? Because everyone's built different and everyone's life and everyone's circumstances are different. Now, I can't go compare myself with a person who has generational wealth, because no matter how talented I might be, they are still going to have a better life in terms of finances, because they've just been blessed that way, and good for them. That's completely fine, but it's just that it's not fair for me to compare my life with theirs. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're trying to find yourself, one thing I would say is to get back in touch with your hobbies. It can be as simple as coloring or drawing, painting, dancing. It can be anything. Just get back in touch with your hobbies and you will always end up figuring it out. So yeah, that was this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please show some love by subscribing to my channel and liking this video and commenting what was your most favorite thing about this video, or what kind of videos you want to watch in this channel. I'll be more than happy to create more videos that you like as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.